Greetings. I am honored to be asked to provide a short message to you on Veterans Day 2020. My name is Buddy Smith. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction here in Hamblen County Schools. Prior to becoming a high school teacher in 2002, I had the privilege of serving in the United States Marine Corps for 24 years. I say privilege because I was able to serve with some of the finest men and women from across America. They were and remain my brothers and sisters in arms. Veterans Day to me is a recognition and an acknowledgement of the sacrifices America's veterans have made for 245 years. It is a recognition of the history of American military service and sacrifice. Our military history is American history. I know that it has become fashionable in recent years to denigrate our history and characterize it solely based on what our ancestors got wrong. I understand that, but by doing so, we risk losing the optimistic history that made America a beacon of freedom, liberty, and tolerance. We also lose the appreciation of the selfless service of those veterans who fought and sacrificed to secure that legacy. Veterans of all races, ethnic backgrounds, and political preferences who came together as American patriots to march to the sound of the guns. In 1977, I reported to my initial training in Quantico, Virginia. I quickly learned that the Marine Corps was a melting pot where hard work, mission accomplishment, and leadership were much more important than skin color. My fellow officer candidates were white, black, Hispanic, and represented numerous religions. We were judged during those 10 weeks by our character, our determination, teamwork, and our leadership potential. We learned the success of the team was everything, and the importance of any one man was defined only in terms of what he did to make the team successful. On this Veterans Day 2020, I want to urge each and every one of you to pause and take the time to reflect on our history as Americans, the good and the bad, but with a focus on the freedom, security, and prosperity we have because of that history and the role veterans have had in securing those important concepts for future generations. In our history, we can find many positive lessons that can inform and enrich our lives, lessons that illustrate character, courage, tolerance, empathy, honor, leadership, and sacrifice. These are traits more than any other that, in my view, we should all aspire to. They characterize what it means to be not only a veteran, but an American citizen. Lieutenant Colonel Allen West, a former congressman, recently said, "History is not there for you to like or dislike, it is there for you to learn from." The freedoms we enjoy in this country under the Constitution have endured for over 2 centuries and serve as the yardstick by which democracy is measured around the world. 2 reasons they have been so enduring and we as a nation so admired are the fact that we've been so selfless and sacrificing in our defense of them, and because we as a people have always understood that with great freedom comes great responsibility. Many veterans have sacrificed greatly to secure those freedoms. We have an obligation to exercise them responsibly. We are a nation rich in military heroes. Throughout our history, from the American Revolution to the global war on terrorism, our legacy is one of extraordinary Americans performing great deeds under dire circumstances. So many of our countrymen have laid down their lives and suffered grievous wounds for us, and so today, we are prepared to do the same. We are thankful for the dedication, courage, and service of our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen. Never let us forget the legacy and sacrifice of those who choose to go in harm's way in service of our country, our families, and our way of life. Thank you, and God bless.